Next on the agenda is resolution number 20-12. Resolution of, sorry, wrong one. 20-12. Resolution, Second Amendment clarification of the U.S. Constitution. Sponsor was Commissioner Brent Smith, placed on the agenda by Commissioner Anita Epperson and Commissioner Bill Anderson.
Move to approve.
Second.
All right, we got a motion, a second. We're open for discussion. Commissioner.
I would like to comment that I've talked to commissioners in Coffee County and Marshall County, and both of them have passed, and I believe Rutherford has as well. And again, this may be one of those national things, but those people in Virginia thought the same thing. They woke up one day and it was another way. This is just a message sending that we support the Second Amendment. I urge everybody to vote yes.
Commissioner Brent Smith.
Thank you. I'd like to remind the commission that 59 out of 95 counties in Tennessee have adopted pro-Second Amendment resolutions similar to the one that we'd like to adopt tonight. As a reminder, I took the word sanctuary out of this resolution to please the commission. This is simply supporting the Second Amendment, and in so doing, I would actually like to remind the commission of the Second Amendment, and here it is. Amendment 2, a well-regulated militia being necessary for the security of a free state, right of people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Chairman.
Commissioner Jeff Sweeney.
In the resolution, it states Bedford County Board of Commissioners each took an oath to support and defend the United States Constitution and the laws which are deemed unconstitutional by the court of competent jurisdiction. We have already took an oath to this. I'm not really sure why we're doing a resolution on it.
Did I answer that question?
Yeah, Commissioner Brent Smith.
Thank you. We're passing this resolution or looking at this resolution just to send a clear message and a clear signal that we do support the Second Amendment. And if you've already, said an oath to it, then I would think there'd be a reason tonight why you would have a problem voting yes, Commissioner.
Commissioner Mark Thomas.
I just want to think back in November, we had this very same discussion and it was tabled back then. Shouldn't we have to vote to table this before we discuss it any further?
Parliamentarian. With 10 votes to bring it off the table. All right. As a point of order, yes, sir, you need 10 votes to bring a tabled item off the table, according to the parliamentarian. Commissioner Brent Smith.
It's a shame that every one of you are afraid to vote for the Second Amendment. Let that go on the record. Shameful.
I move to bring it off the table.
Second.
All right, there's a motion and a second to bring it off the tables. So when your name's called, vote for or against.
Commissioner Anderson,
Yes.
Commissioner Gunn, Commissioner Sanders,
Yes.
Commissioner Pinson,
No.
Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Castleman,
Yes.
Commissioner Farrer, Commissioner Thomas,
A yes is to bring it off the table and a no is to leave it on the table.
Correct.
No.
Commissioner Brent Smith,
Yes.
Commissioner Gallagher,
No.
Commissioner Vick,
No.
Commissioner Tony Smith, Commissioner Brothers,
No.
Commissioner Patterson, Commissioner Epperson,
Yes.
Commissioner Ferris,
Yes.
Commissioner Yaki,
No.
Commissioner Sweeney. Does anyone wish to change your vote?
Yes. Chase mine to no.
Does anyone else wish to change your vote? 9 ayes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 noes.
Does that leave it to me to break the tie? My vote is we'll break the tie. Oh, it fails. Okay, because it wasn't 10. Fails. No. Okay, motion fails. 9-9. Order, please. Thank you. Next on the,
I have a question. Can't you break the tie here?
next on the agenda, rules and legislative